lives one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
Shout out D on the track, Paint Music Media. Shout out DJ Lee Productions, and I'm Al Ken. But if you a game changer, got my head up, my grind on high, win, lose, or drought, I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane, my God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer, 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 I'm a game changer. I'm full court press, I pledge allegiance to the best. Ain't nothing left to give it that reverence that the Father gets. So every day I work the sweat, can get a flesh another rest. They say go hard or go home, I say just do whatever's best. It's evident I'm blessed and I work like it. Fight like a Viking, fight like a lichen. The difference is I like it, so I shine like I'm lightning. So I'm going head to head with certain depth. Who you liking? Yeah. So it's time for coach to put me in. I'm strapping on my shoulder pads, lacing up my cleats, and then I'm gone with the wind. Like I'm gone in 60 seconds. You can't hold me, you can't check me. Check the memo, check the message running through. Like I'm bad as I'm trucking whoever standing in my way. Ain't no way you gon' stop me. You better off to let me in. Cause I go hard, even though they say no way that I could win. Like I'm Brett Ford, I'ma ride this way. My head to the sky, my grind on high. Win, lose, or drought, I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer.
This is Khadevis Robinson, and welcome to the Khadevis Robinson. This week, I want to talk about something. And the one thing I want to talk about is this. You know, in my favorite book, in the Bible, Jesus gives a lot of examples, and he uses parables in his examples. He uses all sorts of parables when he's speaking, and one of the topics that he used parables on is the kingdom of heaven. And you'll notice it when you're reading the Bible, he would say the kingdom of heaven is like. You know, he would give an example in certain situations. In another situation, he would say, well, the kingdom of heaven is like. And again, it'll be something different if he said the first time. Then he said, kingdom of heaven is like. And it'll be something different at that time. And what this is saying is the kingdom of heaven is like different things. It's not one thing. It's not like one thing. It's definitely not like one thing for every person. And what does that mean? That means for each person that experience, how they experience it, what it's like to them, may be just different. You know, because one person's a quote that said one person's heaven is another person's hell. So my point here is that when Jesus says the kingdom of heaven is like, he's giving you an examples on what it's like for us, how it feels, what you're going to experience. But he's trying to give you an example of saying, you know, whatever is good, whatever the situation is, whatever is conjured up when you think about this, that's what it's like. That's what the kingdom of heaven is like. And so it's not to be tied down to one thing or another thing. It's not to be boggled down. It's just to say that the kingdom of heaven is like whatever that good thing is. But he goes along and also says another thing. He goes along and says the kingdom of heaven is within. Now think about that. The kingdom of heaven is within. But he also says the kingdom of heaven is like, and he gives examples and stories of what it's like. And what this means is the kingdom of heaven, a lot of things, and it's within you. Meaning, if you, in your practice, in your faith, in your prayers, you know, in your relationship with God, you know, do the right things, then that experience of what you will feel can be within. So you can get that feeling of what the kingdom of heaven is like. You know, sometimes I think we get boggled down in arguing with others and we're discussing with others on what the kingdom of heaven is like, what God is like, what all these different things are like. But that's not the point. What Jesus is trying to explain every time he gives you a different example is, you know what? The kingdom of heaven is so amazing. Whatever it is, it's so amazing. It can be like a lot of different amazing things. And just think about that. It can be within you. All those amazing things can be within you, and not just, you, this one person, not just you, the preacher, not just you, the Pope, not just you, the pastor, not just you, the people who are doing everything perfect, but it's within everyone. But you have to recognize it. You have to recognize when you're doing good things, when you stand focused, when you stand on the right path, and you know you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you know you have that relationship, and you get that good feeling, you're like, oh, my goodness, the kingdom of heaven is like this. Now, that's not it. He didn't say this it is the kingdom of heaven. He said the kingdom of heaven is like. Giving you an example of when you're in these situations or you have these certain feelings, that's just a part of how it feels. And it's within, And so all that searching on the outside trying to find it, that's not necessarily what you need to do. You need to, follow your faith, follow your path, believe in your prayers. Go forth and go forward. And as you're going forth and as you're going forward and you're following your faith and you're following your prayers, you're going to get a satisfaction. And guess what? The kingdom of heaven is like the best satisfaction you've ever had. And it's within you right now when you're doing God's work. Right now when you're doing your work. That's the beauty of it. The beauty is he didn't say that this person right here could never have the kingdom of heaven. No. As a matter of fact, he used examples of individuals that were what we would call sinners. And then he would say, he or she who's without sin, let them cast the first stone. In other words, saying, hey, hold on, everybody sins. You know what I mean? But this person right here, this sinner right here, they can experience what the kingdom of heaven is like, and it's within them also. But here's the thing. What do you think the kingdom of heaven is like? I'm not asking you what did somebody else tell you what the kingdom of heaven is like, because somebody else tell you the kingdom of heaven is like eating some great chocolate ice cream, and you don't like chocolate, but just because that's what everybody else has been telling you, now you're like, oh, okay, I guess it's pretty good even though I don't like chocolate. You need to figure out what the kingdom of heaven will be like to you. What's positive? What's motivating? What's awesome? What's great? What's inspiring? What's that feeling of peace and love and greatness that you can have inside you? Sometimes you're in a mood for some reason. Emotions and moods, they come and go. And sometimes just for no reason, we wake up energized, we wake up feeling good. What is that feeling that you have? I want you this week, the challenge. Your challenge this week is to sit back, evaluate, and think to you. What do you think the kingdom of heaven is like? Think about it. This has been Khadevis Robinson. This is Khadevis Robinson Challenge. And once again, I holla.
Check this out, right? Don't never be ashamed of who you are.